In July 1947, there was a widespread craze of UFOs in America. All across the country, people reported seeing flying saucers, or UFOs. This craze began a month ago on the 24th of June, when a private pilot, Kenneth Arnold, claimed to have seen 9 shining UFOs near a hill around Seattle. He claimed that they were flying very fast, with speeds of 2,000 kilometers per hour. Within 2 weeks of this, people started reporting the sight of flying UFOs from all across America. It was a subject of much media debate. This map shows sites of UFO sightings in America. Media started linking it to atomic sites. They focused on these 3 areas that had the most UFO sightings. These were sites of nuclear tests. Meanwhile, a man from New Mexico, Mac Brazel, remembered finding some weird waste on his field 3 weeks ago. A tinfoil, rubber, and a thin wooden beam. He couldn't figure out what they were. He thought that they might be connected with the flying saucer fad. So he took the debris to Roswell's sheriff on the 7th of July. This attracted the attention of an Army officer, Colonel William Blanchard. He was the commanding officer of the Roswell Army Airfield RAAF. The next day, RAF issued a statement that the rumors about the flying discs had turned out to be true. Thiat 509th Bomb Group of the 8th Air Force, Roswell Army Airfield, was fortunate enough to gain possession of a disc. The U.S. Army announced that they got proof of UFOs, but the next day, the U.S. Army officials withdraw their stance. They said that the debris they were presented with was from a weather balloon. As proof, photos of Major Marcel were released where he can be seen with the pieces of the weather balloon. After this, the news died down. The media assumed there was never a UFO, but merely a weather balloon, and the public loses interest as well. But years later, in the late 1970s, once again rumors were spreading of an alien craft being spotted flying over the New Mexico desert. The rumors held that lightning struck this UFO, leading it to crash, killing the aliens inside it. In 1980, Major Marcel wrote the book The Roswell Incident, claiming that the debris he had seen was from nothing made on this Earth. It didn't seem to be from this world. Since then, the importance of the Roswell incident kept increasing. New theories have come up. People claim that in the UFO crash, a living alien was found, and the U.S. Army has kept the alien at a secret base. Some people believe that to this date, the alien is imprisoned at a top-secret base. The U.S. Army tries to reverse engineer the alien technology, doing research on alien life. But this is happening at a top-secret location. That location is known as Area 51. Now the question is, what's really going on inside? Are there UFOs? Before you move on, if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe to 10-Minute Quest. Since the late 1940s, Americans have been fascinated by the mysterious region in Nevada known as Area 51. It is a facility of the U.S. military bang in the middle of a desert, miles from any city. The trespassing and entry to this facility is out of bounds, and the photography is banned as per the signboards. Any suspicious activity will be treated as deadly force. In June 2019, Joe Rogan invited onto his podcast Bob Lazar, cult figure who genuinely believes in flying saucers and alien technology. Lazar claimed he studied Area 51 and worked to reverse engineer alien technology. College student Maddie Roberts was inspired by the podcast to listen. Wanting to see what it was that the government was trying to cover up, he created a Facebook event called Storm Area 51, They Can't Stop All of Us. He suggested people gather at 3 a.m. on September 20th, 2019, to coordinate how to get into the top-secret facility. More than 2 million had signed up through the end of August to storm Area 51. When it took off, Roberts said he became afraid when it was morphing into an alien enthusiast fest. Coming close to storming Area 51, the place is within America's largest land controlled by the government, the Nevada Test and Training Range, sprawling across more than 12,000 square kilometers. It also holds another restricted military facility, Nevada Test Site, where nuclear weapons were tested during the 1950s into the 1990s. The FBI appeared, and Roberts issued a statement saying he had nothing to do with the incident. Area 51 was a secret military base built in Nevada during the Cold War for testing and developing aircraft. It was built to test cruise the most important spy planes in American history, which had to be kept in secrecy because of their critical missions concerning the nuclear weapons tests by the Soviet Union. In 1954, it was requested as a secret site by President Dwight D. Eisenhower for the High Altitude Reconnaissance Program to develop spy planes against Soviet Union nuclear arms. In 1953, the CIA inducted Project Aquatone to come up with the U-2 spy plane, which really clicked and found its application to spy on Soviet Union territory. However, the shooting down of the U-2 by a missile in 1960 forced the military to develop a plane that was faster and even more secretive. The Lockheed SR-71 Blackbird was created, and in keeping the Blackbird secret, the CIA employed UFOs, believed to be unidentified aerial phenomena. Annie Jacobson's book, Area 51, An Uncensored History of America's Top Secret Military Base, tells of how she found the secret base in Groom Lake, Nevada. The Roswell incident was a conspiracy theory of the US government experimenting on aliens, which had the country living in fear and paranoia. Meanwhile, the CIA used this as a cover-up to keep their top-secret military aircraft, the Blackbird SR-71, an aircraft of legend, under wraps. In 1994, the real facts about the event were finally discovered, but some conspiracy theorists, like Bob Lazar, still continued to propagate the idea of Area 51 being associated with aliens. The US Air Force explained the Roswell incident to be the debris of a nuclear surveillance balloon that was developed under the Project Mogul. These balloons allowed the Soviet Union to detect sound waves from a large distance when testing its nuclear weapons. The repeated misstatements from the government, and then another statement being released in 1994, got people not to believe in anything that the government had to say, which caused these conspiracy theories to spread. Lazar claimed to have worked in an alien spacecraft on a government contract. But today, a number of credible experts believe he is making things up. The military personnel in charge of security expected only 30,000 people out of the 2 million who wanted to attend the event, which turned into a music party event called Alien Stock. However, only 6,000 of the anticipated 30,000 came, and the government did not know how many people would come. Most people knew that there are no infrastructures or major cities nearby, so they came with tents. The government was worried about the event because a lot of people were expected to show up. So there were more police than actual people coming, but the event was peaceful. The fact is that the vision of airplane, just like U-1 and SR-71, flew at altitudes of 12,000 meters and even 18,000 meters, gave them the appearance of flying at high speeds. That is common in most of the UFO sites, where military drones, military decoy flares, or any unknown air infrastructure developed by the military get mistaken by people to be UFOs. The government's effort to keep the top-secret military aircraft from public view made the Roswell incident and other such conspiracy theories emerge. Misstatements by the CIA and the absence of official records have reinforced these conspiracy theories, and thus the debate that is still going on regarding alien flying saucers. In 2013, the CIA let out the existence of Area 51 and its exact location in the Mojave Desert of Nevada. It was declassified under the Freedom of Information Act, just like India's Right to Information Act. In 2013, the CIA released 13 million pages of declassified documents, including records of UFO sightings and various experiments conducted by the CIA. Again, in January 2021, thousands of documents on UFOs were declassified, and the US government henceforth started using the term UAP, unidentified aerial phenomena, since UFOs are associated with aliens. In December 2020, the US government ordered the National Intelligence and the Secretary of Defense to make all records on UAPs public. In numerous incidents, US pilots have reported sighting UFOs, but even they don't claim the flying objects to be built by aliens, but of extraterrestrial origin. These UAPs are believed to be part of some highly classified program, and today Area 51 is a global sensation among tourists and a factor of American state Nevada. It is, however, important to note that entry into Area 51 is still a military facility and hence illegal. CIA works to declassify and release information about Area 51, location, history, and what it perceives as a potential threat to national security. CIA efforts to release data on UAPs have raised public awareness and interest in the area. So, are there really UFOs and aliens at Area 51? The truth is, we may never know for sure. But one thing's certain, the mystery keeps us coming back for more. What do you think? Is Area 51 hiding alien secrets? Or is it just a top-secret military base? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more deep dives into the world's biggest mysteries. Until next time, Keep looking up.